Welcome to the party. Are we having fun yet? Some movies are famous. Other movies are infamous. The 1970s was a breeding ground for sleaze, exploitation. It was a wonderful time to be a filmmaker, and it was an even more exciting time to be a kid or even a grown-up watching films at your local drive-in or that sleazy dive theater at the edge of town. One filmmaker had set out to do something different. Make a horror film, documentary style. See, what happened was Tobe Hooper had an idea. A little bit of Ed Gein, a little bit of Psycho. Little did he know, though, that the film he would make, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, would develop a life of its own. You see, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre has a pretty nasty reputation. Most parts of the country wouldn't play it. Hell, even in England it was a part of the video nasties. It was rated X. If you look back at it now, it's still effective and creepy as hell. But what you will see with The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is just how effective it is as a chilling documentary style film. Looking back now, it might be tame in comparison to even 2003's Platinum Dunes remake of The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. One must think to themselves, what are the long-lasting effects of Tobe Hooper's legacy and the effects of Leatherface as a horror villain and icon? You see, Texas Chainsaw Massacre pretty much couldn't pick up distribution. One company, later on in the 70s, had enough balls to do it, and that was New Line Cinema. New Line Cinema really didn't start making movies until Alone in the Dark, Jack Palance, and eventually Nightmare on Elm Street. But they had made a lot of money by distributing films, such as Reefer Madness. One of their first big gets was this, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And oddly enough, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre has turned 40 years old this year. Yeah, it's 40 years old. So most people could say it's middle-aged. Has it lost any of its bite? Not really. See, here's the thing. Most people, when they think about a film, they think about a soundtrack. Psycho, Friday the 13th, Halloween. You can go back. This film has no soundtrack. It's very sparse, and its sound design is ingenious. But that's going to lead me to the specs on this amazing Blu-ray set that we're going to open up. First off, Dark Sky put this out. And Dark Sky Films, you guys did a great job on this. 7.1 surround sound audio, which I don't even have. I have a 5.1 system. 4K remastered. Let me say it again. 4K remastered. This is probably the best quality you're going to get for this film ever. This is the one. A lot of times you worry about buying a Blu-ray and them double dipping, triple dipping, which they have done over the years, and there's been steel books and there's been all kinds of things. In fact, with this release, you're going to see that there were 3 versions of it. Version 1, 1 disc Blu-ray, still in 4K and 7.1, but it was around 15 to 20 bucks. This one is my favorite. It registered around $24.99 if you were lucky, to about $32.99 upon release. Now, the 3rd edition, which was really shittily put together, is kind of a big pickup truck. Now obviously, spoiler, it's not a pickup truck, it's a kind of a big rig. It's the one where Leatherface is, chasing Marilyn Burns down the road. It's really chintzy made and it's cardboard, so I don't see the reason to own it, which brings me to my final point here. This is the edition you need to own. We're going to open it up right now. We're going to show you the contents. First off, you can see this is beautiful. Box art is just brilliant. Absolutely gorgeous design. Now, I was able to get this at Best Buy for $20. Now, the show's name is Blu-ray on a budget, but I gotta be honest with you, considering the retail is $27.99, $20 is a steal for this film. And that was with tax. Okay. It's gonna be tough to open. Actually, it really wasn't. Get the knife out. So you see, it's actually kind of an imprint, like a photo in there. Ooh, you don't want to bend this up. You can see me trying to open this. Oh God. It's just like one awful. Oh, actually, it slides out. It slides out. Remember, it slides out. Now you look back there, and even in the box, this is attention to detail that nerds like me love. You can see all the skulls back there of the animals, and that's really cool. So you got your hollow little box there. So once we open it up, we've got Leatherface. He's got the hammer, and he's now in front of the wall of skulls. Oh, it's incredibly ominous. These are stills, and again, what's crazy is this movie's remastered in 4K, but it was shot on 16mm. We're gonna open it up. Okay. You don't get the download code, so there's no ultraviolet code. You're getting what you get in this box set, and that's that. Now, it'll make more sense if I turn some of these discs. These are your Blu-rays. These, just turn them upside down. These are your DVDs. Now, on the back, we've got that infamous door. This is iconic. If you know the film, you know what all these images are. Really what it boils down to is the special features. I mean, of course, this is the best copy you're ever going to get of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm going to go through a bit of the features just to show you why this is so loaded. You've got 4 separate feature commentaries, one with Tobe Hooper, Gunnar Hansen, and cinematographer Daniel Pearl. You've got one with the actors, you know, everybody from Marilyn Burns to Alan Danziger. You have a new commentary by Tobe Hooper, which was just recorded this year. And then another one that's new with Daniel Pearl and sound recordist Ted Nicolau. Again, the bonuses are the meat of this. You get a whole second Blu-ray, a whole second DVD. You've got The Shocking Truth, a Texas Chainsaw Massacre documentary, Flesh Wounds, 7 Stories of the Saw, a tour of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, Off the Hook, The Business of Chainsaw, an interview with production manager Ron Bosman. You've got deleted scenes that are new and outtakes. There's a blooper reel. You've got more outtakes from The Shocking Truth. You have Horror's Hallowed Grounds, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You have the 40th anniversary trailer. You have trailers, TV spots, radio spots, still galleries. This thing is loaded to the gills. I have to say, this is a must-buy. If you buy one Blu-ray ever of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, this is well worth its weight in gold. Try to get it for $20, $22. I feel it's a fair price. Now, we have an ultra super surprise. Check this out. We're gonna put this aside. Let old Leatherface carry that for us. I got something in the mail, kids. Boy, oh boy. You know I love getting crap in the mail. Whatever could it be? Well, I'm not gonna tell you. I'd rather show you. Oh man, everything fell down. We could fix that in post, but we're not George Lucas. We're not going to go back in 1997 and put dewbacks in our movie. Just saying. Alright. Now, as you can see, this is collector's edition. Got this from my friends at Big Bad Toy Store. This retails for $21. This is NECA. This is the Texas Chainsaw Ultimate 7-inch Leatherface figure. This just dropped. God, I feel like I'm performing surgery on this shit. Watch, this is the episode where like I just slice myself open, and then all you gore hounds get a real treat. What a way to celebrate Halloween. I'm just as excited as you because I haven't even seen the package art. I know what the figure looks like. Okay, it's the one sheet. As you can see, it is the one sheet. We're gonna bring it out here. Wow, this is gorgeous, and it's much smaller. This is a much smaller box than you would see with the other figures that have been in NECA's line. And this is totally sealed. This comes from the factory. This comes from NECA sealed. So we're popping the cherry on this one because whatever. Oh God, this is tough to get out. This is the tragic tale of 5 young friends who venture into rural Texas on one hot afternoon and become victims in one of the most bizarre and brutal crimes in Travis County history. Many of them met a horrific end at the hands of the murderous lunatic Leatherface in what is known to become the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 40th Anniversary Ultimate Edition. Here we are. We're going to open up the window box. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is, you can see some of the amazing stuff you got with this. Right here, you've got a crowbar. You've got the hammer he uses. You've got a cutting scalpel. What looks to be a meat cleaver. Even the attention to detail on the tie. His bracelets. This is all sculpted, but Jesus Christ, his boots, the chainsaw, even has an alternate head. You know, obviously the dead skin mask because it was based on Ed Gein. I really have to say they've outdone themselves. I still think that the Ultimate Freddy Krueger is my favorite thus far, but I guess we're gonna have to wait until the Ultimate Jason Voorhees drops. But for the record, this is the best Texas Chainsaw Massacre figure you're gonna get, and this is the best Texas Chainsaw Massacre Blu-ray you're gonna get. So for 20 bucks each, 40 bucks, 40th anniversary, Christmas is coming, kids. Hanukkah, Ramadan, Ding-a-dong. I don't know, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but seriously, if you got somebody who's a serious gore hound, Christmas set complete. For 40 bucks, this is what you want for Christmas. Again, this is your good friend Jerry Horror, and I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell all your friends about Blu-ray on a budget.